Here is the first sculpture made in space. A 3D printed representation of a human laughs sound waves. Floats aboard the International Space Station. Art just made a giant leap into the final frontier. On Friday, February 10th, a 3D printer aboard the International Space Station, ISS, created a sculpture that represents human laughter, as part of a project called #Laugh. Astronauts have sketched and photographed the vistas from the orbiting lab's windows, and artwork by Andy Warhol, Damien Hirst and others has flown to space in the past. But the new 3D printed piece is the first sculpture to be produced off Earth, #Laugh representatives said. #Laugh is a collaboration between Israeli artist Hayal Jever and the California-based company Made in Space, which owns and operates the Additive Manufacturing Facility, AMF, the ISS commercially available 3D printer. The project began December 1, 2016, when Jever and his team launched an app that converts the sound waves of users' laughter into a digital 3D model, or Laugh Star. More than 100,000 people generated their own Laugh Stars throughout December, Made in Space representatives said. App users then voted on their favorite Laugh Star. The winner was Nashia Jane Stanko of Las Vegas, whose model was beamed up to the ISS and printed out Friday. The sculpture has symbolic significance, Jever said. We live in epic times, where continuous disruption and rapid change exists against a backdrop of extremely volatile cultural shifts constantly challenging our human conscience, Jever said in a statement. A Laugh Star floating in space, above all our heads, is my attempt to create a contemporary metaphor for the hanging sword of Damocles, a reminder that the beauty of human life is so fragile. The AMF usually prints as spare parts, tools and other gear that astronauts can use aboard the orbiting lab, but Made in Space was happy to expand the machine's range. It is important for the world to see that technology and art are not independent of one another, Made in Space President and CEO Andrew Rush said in the same statement. We've enjoyed being a part of this project, and hope that it communicates to the world that innovation and creativity are the driving forces behind humanity's future in space. Jever and Made in Space Chief Technology Officer Jason Dunn will showcase the winning Laugh Star on March 13 at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas. The AMF, which arrived at the ISS in April 2016, is Made in Space's second 3D printer to make it to the orbiting lab. The company also built a machine for NASA that launched in September 2014 and began making parts 2 months later.